Dr. Higigi's office was very open arms, welcoming, very clean, wonderful bedside manner.
Right away, I knew I was in the right hands.
Not only did he care about my surgery and my recovery, but he also cared about me as a person.
The doctor really made me feel less of a customer and more like a friend.
The Center for Excellence is a whole office full of caring people.
What I enjoy most about my work is that I get to use my hands and I get to perform procedures on people's faces and transform their lives in that way.
I went to several different doctors, had manipulation, tried to open my mouth, was put under, had medication, physical therapy, and it wasn't until I came to see Dr. Higigi that I saw true results.
Some people are motivated by wanting to look better. Some people are in pain and they want to feel better and not be in pain. So it is different from person to person what makes a person a good candidate for a facial reconstructive procedure.
Amazingly, after I had this operation, the pain went away in front of my ear, and I never felt it again. And that was really what I needed right from the start.
When I came to Dr. Higigi's office, he looked at me, he broke down my problem for me, he told me all the steps necessary to help fix my problem, and since then I've had multiple surgeries with him and my experience has been phenomenal.
The kindness since day one when he treated me. He walked into the room and the first thing he did is he got a pad of paper and he started drawing and told me all my injuries. And he put his hand and he says, "I'll fix you."
The Center for Excellence is the realization of an idea and an ideal, and it has several fundamental elements. The first element is individualized care. We want to get to know our patients. We want to become friends with our patients, and ultimately by forming alliances with our patients, we're going to have better outcomes. The second element that sets the Center for Excellence apart from other centers is a commitment to deliver a standard of care that exceeds all other standards, both in terms of surgical skill and in the level of innovation and sophistication that we bring to patient care.
Before I came here, I was bounced around from doctor to doctor, and finally, when I met Dr. Higigi, I knew my problem would be resolved.
I was comfortable with asking him questions. From day one, he was very thorough, explained things to my husband, my mother. I couldn't imagine going to any other doctor other than Dr. Higigi for this kind of experience.
I specialize in craniomaxillofacial surgery. Some of the procedures are to address acute care issues in the cases of maxillofacial trauma. These can result from car accidents, from sports injuries, and a variety of other traumatic events. Other procedures are more elective. For example, we perform corrective jaw surgery or temporomandibular joint procedures, and a variety of other procedures that might address obstructive sleep apnea or other sleep disorders.
Going through this traumatic experience with my face changing, having a fake front tooth, a permanently fat lip, and breaking my jaw in 3 different places, causing it to be swollen, he was always reassuring me that over time it would go back to the way it was before and I wouldn't change a bit with my face. Also, seeing him every 2 weeks after, that made me feel more comfortable. He explained the recovery process very well.
There are a lot of benefits for patients who have maxillofacial surgery procedures. One of the benefits that is often understated is the emotional benefits. These procedures are often life-changing procedures because people look different, they feel different afterwards, and as a result, their emotions are enhanced.
My self-esteem was really, really down. And the fact that I couldn't smile after I had the procedure, now I'm confident about myself. I smile all the time. And that's all thanks to Dr. Higigi.
One of the most important parts of what I do is the people I work with. I get the opportunity to assemble a staff that is like-minded, that share the same philosophies as I do in taking care of our patients.
This was a very emotional part of my life, but thanks to Dr. Higigi, I was provided with the emotional and medical support to help me get past this. And I'm just so grateful for his care and the care of his staff.
The future of facial surgery is going to be impacted by several variables, and it's our role as practitioners to make sure that that impact is going to have a positive outcome in the care of our patients.
This time last year, I wasn't able to open my mouth, take a bite of a sandwich, brush my teeth, do all the things that we take for granted. And I sit here today telling you that I am so much more comfortable, I am not in pain, and seeing Dr. Higigi has truly changed the quality of my life.
There is no doubt that he did an amazing job.
Dr. Higigi is very passionate about what he does, and he cares about the person, he cares about his patients.
I would refer someone to Dr. Higigi and the Center for Excellence because not only did he show that he cared about my surgery and the recovery, but he also cared for me as a person. And it really helped me get through that traumatic experience, and I couldn't imagine going through it with any other surgeon.